Thank you, everyone. I am Steve Bruemmer. I am that unfortunate fellow who, while swimming just 150 yards offshore, right there, was bitten by a 15-foot, 2,000-pound great white shark, which left me for dead to be rescued by the heroes, Amy, Paul, and Heath. I have just finished a full year of survival and recovery. I will look back on this year, though, as a year of gratitude. Amy, Paul, and Heath were the first links in a long chain that kept me alive and helped me recover. They got me to the shore. People on the beach put tourniquets on me. The 911 system worked. The ambulance arrived 3 minutes after I started yelling with the first responders. Thank you for paying your taxes and making that happen. The trauma center, the Nativity Trauma Centers saved me. They gave me 28 units of blood during that surgery. Thank you, Dr. Rattler. 28 units of blood is about twice what a body holds. Thank you to all the blood donors. I was in the Nativity Rehabilitation Center for a couple of weeks thanks to their physical therapy and to their nurses. I came out and went more physical therapy. Thank you, MPC Union, for my good health insurance. The total bill was something over $1 million, and I had to pay only a pittance. Thank you very much. I'm forgetting something. The whole community. You don't recover on your own. Physically, I was recovered, but how do you recover mentally? Thank you to everyone for bringing us meals for 6 weeks, for all your cards and letters and visits. Thank you to my family, without which none of this would happen. I'm recovered. My year is over, and I'm just now living my life. Thank you to all of those people in the community. Today to celebrate that first chain, the heroes, Amy, Paul, and Heath. Now, when I say heroes, I want you in your mind to think Amy, Paul, and Heath. You got that? Listen. When I say the heroes, you respond with Amy, Paul, and Heath. The heroes, Amy, Paul, and Heath. They're different than you are. The heroes,
Amy, Paul, and Heath.
They're braver than you. The heroes,
Amy, Paul, and Heath.
They are more skilled than you are.
Amy, Paul, and Heath.
You would not have known if you were on the beach. You would not have known to stack 2 surfboards and paddle out to me as soon as possible. Paddleboard, you would not have thought, while paddling as fast as you could to me, to prepare mentally, recognizing that those screams were not normal, recognizing that that was probably a shark. You would not have been prepared to, if it was a sea lion, to smash the sea lion with your paddle. You would not have been thinking, oh, if it's a shark, I will shove the paddle down the shark's throat. They're more skilled than you are. That the heroes are more compassionate and more empathetic than you are. And, oh, by the way, the heroes are better looking than you are. And I don't mean this in a bad way, but the heroes are also less... Thank you for touching me there. They are less prudent, less cautious, less sensible than you. If you had been the one on the boards, if you had been on the boards coming toward me, I know what you would have done. You would have seen that 10-foot circle of blood, and you would have thought, well, maybe I don't have to paddle quite this fast. around a little bit, see if I can see any dorsal fins. Maybe I'm going to look in that water. It's pretty clear. Maybe I can see something big and gray circling. You would have taken another couple of minutes to get to me. I don't blame you. I'm sensible. I'm not going to connect the dots, but they have young kids. I'm with you. I think maybe a little caution might be in order. Thank goodness they did not have that level of caution and prudence that you have. About a month ago, one of the ICU nurses who was on the beach, vacationing, she's from North Carolina, she came back to visit, and Brita and I met with her. We spent an afternoon with her. Her name's Noelle. I said, Noelle, please tell me the story from your point of view. So she was on the beach. She'd taken her shirt off and wrapped it into a tourniquet as the heroes brought me to the beach. So there's Noelle on the beach. They're coming in. And she met me half in the water. She met the surfboard that Heath was leading. She saw that my left leg was horribly damaged. The photos show that my left thigh looked like ground beef. You could see that much of my femur. It was scored. There was a chip knocked off of it. She thought, well, he'll lose the leg. This is an ICU nurse. She knows life and death. I said to Noelle, we were right over there. I said, when we were meeting with her, I said, Noelle, I understand that my face was white. She said, no, your face was not white, Steve. Your face was gray. She said, gray is a really bad sign. She thought that I would die. And she thought, in the best case scenario, if I don't die, I'm going to have a lot of brain damage from lack of blood and oxygen to my brain. She was surprised that I lived. And here's my point. Those prudent, sensible, cautious people, you and me probably, who would have waited just a little bit to come rescue me, I would have lost 2 or 3 minutes. I would have had 2 or 3 more minutes of bleeding if the 3 heroes had not come rushing in to save the day. I am filled with gratitude for all of you. I am filled with gratitude to Amy, Paul, and Heath for saving my life. I hope I never get the chance to repay that exact favor, but I will pay it forward. I'm donating blood, and I'm doing the best I can to make you proud. Thank you so very much.